Hey guys, it's Elena. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I post content on books, positivity, lifestyle, and more. Anyways, I've seen some comments recently of people asking for high school advice. And since I'm an incoming sophomore, I thought I would make a full video on advice for incoming freshmen. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips on how to excel both academically and socially. So first we're going to start with the academic part. And also, I'm probably just going to be brushing my hair while doing this and doing my skincare and stuff, so don't mind that. Anyways, here are the 3 most important parts of the academic side of high school. 1, communication. 2, communication. And 3, also communication. Your teachers are here to help you, so if you have any questions, just ask. If you're too busy to talk to them in person, then you can send them an email. Or if they have office hours, you could go to their office hours after or before school. If you still have a question even after talking to the teacher, then a lot of schools offer peer tutoring. So at my school, they have it in the library where you could meet with someone a couple grades above you and they could help you with your homework. I'm not sure how many schools have this, but my school also has a teacher tutoring option where if you're super confused on a concept, then you could get another teacher to help you, because sometimes getting an explanation from multiple perspectives is very helpful. Just remember that high school can be hard, so it's completely normal if you're struggling in a class. If you got straight A's in middle school but you don't know what you did wrong on that test you had, it's totally fine. Just make sure that your teachers and your families know that you're struggling, because having a good support system really helps. And talk to your school counselor to see what kind of resources your school offers, because your school counselors are here to help you succeed. Something else I think is super important is time management. If you want to get an A on that test and you're just going home and scrolling on your phone all day, then I know there's some cases where people don't study at all and do really well on the test, but that's usually just by luck. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, but if it happens once where you just get lucky, never, I repeat, never assume that that's always how it's going to go. If you have no clue what you're doing, then most of the time you're not going to do that well on the test. That's why it's so important to just put in an effort to spend time utilizing the resources you have. There could be a lot of resources at your school, but if you're not using them, then there's no use. Personally, I'm someone who really likes school. I know not everyone does, and that's totally fine. But to motivate you to get your homework done, honestly, something that really helps, going on Pinterest to search up school aesthetic or studying aesthetic. This will just give you some ideas on how to make studying more fun. I know some of you guys must be thinking, wait, how can studying be fun? Maybe you could go to Starbucks and study sometimes. Or if it doesn't distract you, you could listen to music or even a podcast. Just make sure that you're still getting your homework done, obviously, but you can do anything as long as it's fun and productive. In middle school, one thing I really liked is that we had an assignment notebook where we could write down what homework we had each day and when we had a test and stuff. They don't have those at my high school, at least. They didn't give us them, but I just bought my own. At the store, there's a lot of cute ones at Target or even the Dollar Tree. If you're taking harder classes, just remember that it's okay if you're not getting 100% on every single quiz. Personally, I'm a huge perfectionist, so I just needed to realize that it's okay to not get an A+ on everything. Getting a B is still good. But if you're really having trouble with something, obviously do as I said earlier and use those resources you have. There are also some videos on YouTube that can help too. There's specific subjects to search up, if you're having trouble with AP Human Geo, there's search up AP Human Geo tips, or Unit 5 AP Human Geo. So to sum up the academic part, just remember, communicate and use good time management, and just honestly just study and try your best. That's honestly best advice I could give you, is to try your best. If you don't do well, just try again next time. Now let's get into the social piece. So this is going to be different for everyone, because some people will be going to the same high school as people who've known in their entire life, while other people might be going to high school they know absolutely nobody. But either way, high school is an adjustment for everyone, so everybody is very nervous. And there are people that you'll know and don't know, even if it's like a school or like everyone at your middle school goes to that same high school. There could be people who moved who are going to your high school too. And how my high school works is there's a couple different middle schools and they just all go to the high school. And there are some people who were at my middle school but went to a different high school. So you may be going to a different high school than some of your really good friends. But honestly, high school is a great time to meet new friends. If you see someone alone, just go up to someone and say hi, ask them like what middle school they went to. That's a very good conversation starter. You could ask them something like, how was your summer? 'Cause I know everybody is not a huge extrovert. Personally, I'm probably lean towards more of the introverted side. I feel like I'm a mix in between introvert and extrovert, so I'm an ambivert. Honestly, I feel like if you're nervous to talk to someone, just like talk to the person you're sitting next to. Just like start by saying hi. Because honestly, guys, high school, at least my high school, it's not at all like the movies where it's like so mean if all you said was hi. And throughout the year, you'll find out who you can count on as a good friend. And honestly, don't worry about trying to find a big friend group. Like if you fit in with a big friend group, that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, all you really need are one or two good friends. If you have more, that's great. But just don't feel like you have to. Also, if you don't have the same friends as you did in middle school, that's totally fine. What matters is that you're with people who you can be yourself around and you enjoy being around them. Because as we're all growing, our personalities are starting to change, like our interests may evolve a bit. And so then we may start to have different friends than we did when we were in middle school. It's just all totally fine, just part of figuring out who you want to be. Honestly guys, if you don't know the number one key to making friends, it's just to smile. Smiling just shows that you're like friendly. Just like smile. If you're like walking down the halls, you see like someone, just like smile, because smiles just makes you look really friendly and approachable. I believe in all of you guys. I think you guys all got this. So, and good luck next year. I love you guys so much and I hope you have the best day ever and enjoy the rest of your summer. And if you stay till the end, comment down below the school emoji. And also make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content. Bye guys!